Hello everyone and welcome back. This is the modded server again. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to try and stop awkwardly introducing it every single time. Yeah, here we are. We're back in the place with the thing that we did last time and the things that we did the other last times. And I don't think I showed you guys this. Or if I did, here it is again. Chicken farm. It's basically an egg farm. Eggs. Vacuum hopper. It's actually got some XP in there. Can we take that out? No, kind of not. Alright, it's fine. But there's XP in there, and we'll maybe take it out at some point. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, just a little chicken hutch thing that they can't get out of. So there. Haha, chickens. And that's because for the Mutandis, so I probably showed you that, because it was for Mutandis that I had it mainly. I need eggs for that. You can see here I added some trees, and we'll go over why we did that. Actually, we'll go over that right now. You can see I have an inventory full of stuff. I came prepared for this. Let's go on the ground here. Let's walk the earth, the Mother Earth, the provider of power. We're going to do some witchery today, some of the actual witchery. And you can see in my hand here I've got an altar. And this altar block is nothing special on its own. It's got a decent texture to it, but I can't click on it. Nothing happens. It's just a regular old block. But when you put them in a 2x3, it becomes a multi-block altar. And you can see right now it gives us a readout of the power. And this is kind of the default power. It's a little bit higher than normal because there are so many trees and grasses and such around. And I think because it's in a... well, no, it's in extreme hill, so that wouldn't probably be... whoops, I hit the wrong button. So it probably wouldn't be that helpful. If we went to, say, like a grasslands, it might be a little bit higher. But this is fine because this is where we are. And we can maybe see about changing that biome at a different time. So for now, this is going to be the main battery, so to speak, of our magical witchery endeavors. And speaking of witches and witcheriness, I actually was already attacked by some witch hunters. A couple of guys, shady looking characters in robes. Can we see what kind of robes they were in? Witchery, I'm sure we can because I've seen it before. I think it's down here. Nope. Here it is. Witch hunter's coat, the witch hunter's hat, and the witch hunter's boots. These jerks, and the pants. I got pants too. Trousers. Yeah, these jerks, they use crossbows. They shot me with their crossbow. I have some quivers, or some bolts over in the AE system, I think. But yeah, so we gotta be careful, because they're gonna come at us, so it means we gotta be careful with where we AFK from now on, I think. So let's get started here. So like I was saying, this is the battery. It's going to basically draw power out of the earth and into itself. And there's a few ways that we can increase the charge of the battery. So you can see this is it right now. It's slowly generating 10 units, so to speak, per second. If we do a few things. So first of all, we have this chalice. We can put this chalice right back there. Well, no, let's put it up front because maybe somebody wants to drink from it. You can see that increased it by quite a bit. 3,338 now is the maximum, and it is still raising by 10 a second. Right? Yes. Okay. A few other things though. Next one is a torch. We'll put that down. Same max power, but now it's going by 20 per second. And the third thing that I have that we can use is a wither skull head. And you can obviously know that I have a ton of wither skull heads, so I was kind of sad to learn that only one of these will actually affect it. Everything else is decoration. And now it's raising by 40 per second, and the maximum is raised by about double. So I have 6,676 power in this altar. And we will get more of a scale for what that means as we continue on. The main reason we need this right now is so that way we can set up our distillery. And that is a distillery right there. I'm not going to keep it here, obviously. I just want to show you and see for myself just that exactly what size it is. This is the interface. Let's move it inside. Should be close enough over here that it should work. Yes? Yes. Good. Alright, so I think the way this works is that we are going to brew some things in here. But first off, I want to get some foul fumes, and so I'm going to take some wood out of my backpack. I know I have some more hawthorn. Do I have more hawthorn? Yeah, it's hiding up there. Didn't even see it. So let's go ahead and burn a whole stack of this wood in the witch's oven. Now the witch's oven is good for really two things. First one is burning saplings. And when you burn saplings, you get different effects based on the tree that you burn, or the tree sapling that you burn. And the other thing is burning food or wood. When you burn the wood, you get the charcoal instead of wood ash, and you get foul fumes. And these are kind of a generic kind of jar-based guy that we have here. And we're going to use this in conjunction with the quicklime to get another type of item. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I have no idea why I decided I needed this, but I do. That should work. There we go. Yeah, it's cooking. So basically you have your clay jars down here and the two items that you're burning up here. And it can be one thing, two things, doesn't matter. And you'll get a certain number of output as well. So let's let that do its thing. We'll come back in just a second. Take this out. Well, you know, we can leave it in there. It's not going anywhere. It's fine. Really, I want to do circle magic today. That's the main thing I'm into right now. This is just kind of a medium step. There's a couple of things that can go along with this. The distillery is necessary for some circle magic, and some circle magic stuff is necessary for some distillery stuff, and there's also brewing in a kind of a kettle type deal that we can get into. We may do that today, we may do that another time. I haven't truly looked at that yet, so I'm not sure where we're going to stand on that. So this is what we get out of this quicklime and foul fume. We get gypsum, which is the thing that I wanted. Oil of vitriol, which will also be good. We're going to need that to get a essence of diamond or something along that line. That'll be good for down the line. And the slime balls are always good. We can always use some more slime balls, right? Gypsum, and I can't remember, what did I want to use this for? Ritual chalk, that's right. That's very important. Oh man, I can be pretty special sometimes. So wait, let me see. Press U again. So I need 2 for 1 piece of chalk. We're gonna need quite a bit. So let's move some more of this foul fume over. That's not foul fume. That's the foul fume. All right, we'll just let that be for now. We'll just take all the output together. Yeah, I can't believe that I spaced on that. I'm really tired. I should really have had some coffee before I started doing this. So while that works, let's just talk a little bit about what a circle is. So a circle is basically, you need the chalk because we're going to be writing on the ground. We're going to use circle magic. Let's see if it'll open right to the page I want to be on. Yeah, this is the circle that we're going to do. So we're going to do a ray of total eclipse, which will block out the sun. And basically what we need for this is white chalk along the outside and a gold chalk for the inside. So we only need to have one of these sticks, I think. Let's look up chalk real quick. We can go back over it, because this is the one thing that I didn't remember. So we are going to do it together. So we're going to need, yeah, so white chalk, purple chalk, red chalk, and golden chalk. And it's for regular rituals, otherwware rituals, infernal rituals, and the golden chalk is for the heart of the rituals. So this one will only need 1, so just with 1 will be okay. And I will need to get some yellow. I wonder if it'll make me get dandelion yellow. I should probably stock up. So yeah, we got plenty of gypsum now. Now I think a couple more. So now, if I wanted to build the first set of chalk, this is what I need. So let's go over to our AE system where most of our items are stored, and we'll walk, because we're gonna be good witches. We'll just walk out of the witchery place, and then we'll fly using our advanced scientific knowledge of genetics to help us launch into the air without a care in the world. So we come over here, we click on the chalk, and we shift click on this guy. And so we're missing some things, but not really. We are missing the... What are we missing? Gypsum, for sure. So we got 2 of those. And what was the other thing? Chalk. And chalk. Okay, the Tear of the Goddess. Oh, the Tear of the Goddess we actually need to brew something. Oh, okay. So this is the same idea here. Is that we're going to brew the Breath of the Goddess with a lapis, and then that one of the outputs for that is the Tear of the Goddess. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the yellow dye, and we'll be back in just a second when we are ready to draw our first. Okay, so we are back again, and we have all of our chalks made, and I am now looking at the page that we're going to base our circle off of. So you can see it gives us the pattern here, 3 1 3 1 3 1 3, and with the golden heart in the center, the heart glyph, and this will give us the rate of total eclipse. I'm not sure how well this will actually show up with our night vision, but it's easy enough, and I want to try it for our first one. So let's go ahead and do this. We can actually do it in here. The measurement should be good. So this is good to know that we can actually draw circles in here. So if we draw this, we just right click, boop, and we got a glyph. Ritual, ritual, and then one there. And then ritual, 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 one there. Alright, so that's the ritual chalk all put down. Let's switch over to the golden chalk. And that should be our circle. Alright, so there should be no way to tell at this point that it's working, but we know that this will work. This runs off the magical power off of the altar, so this should be within the same distance. So to do our enchantment that we want to do, the rite of total eclipse, we need to throw in a stone axe and a piece of quicklime as the foci. The focus is foci. So there's my quicklime. Just boop, toss that in. Oh wait, no, not all of it, silly. I wonder why it does that. Let's put that there, and we have a stone axe right there. Let's take a look outside and see what it looks like right now. It's actually really hard to tell. Let's sleep. Let's sleep, and then we will we'll be able to come back. I think my bed is still in here. I really do have to make a house, like a proper house for a bed, because I'm still technically living in the hidey hole. Although I don't ever sleep that often, because I am so well geared. I don't really have much call for it, you know. And at the Magnum Torch, there's not many mobs around here either, so sleeping is kind of a non-issue. But there we go. That's the sleeping, and now we'll land before here because again we're good witches. We respect nature. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, there's our altar. It's got its max power. So let's throw in a piece of quicklime and a stone axe. Just throw it over there so you can see that it doesn't really matter. And if we right click, it works. Okay, it should be working. Yeah. So, does it just make it nighttime? Interesting. If I turn it off, will it turn back to daytime? Ah, so it doesn't. So the total eclipse, quote unquote, just turns at night. So that's not too bad. That's still pretty cool, right? And you can see it used up some power. It's already regenerating though, so that's cool. Let's flip through this and see what else we got. These are transposition things. Rite of sanctity. Monsters cannot enter the circle. I don't have any monsters around here. Monsters cannot leave. Impenetrable to monsters. Impenetrable to all. Obsidian, glowstone, dust. Oh, and then bound waystone is optional. So okay, yeah, let's do that. This one should be easy enough, right? Oh, this one's going to require an 11 by 11 though, so that's not going to do because we only have space in here for our 7 by 7. It's not really a 7 by 7, is it? It's more of a 7 diameter. Because I mean, it doesn't go out here, right? It's like a 3 by 1 by 3 by 1 by 3. Anyway, that's getting too technical, I think. Let's see, where do we have enough room? I think that if we take this, let's flatten this a little bit here. I think this doesn't need to be here. We'll just, yeah, that feels right. Boom. And if we then just kind of do one of these guys, flatten this a bit, this should be plenty of room. This has to go too. Oops, did not mean to do that. That's fine. We'll fix that later. And I'll just take this out right here. Okay, so an 11 by 11, eh? Let's take a look at the book again. It says 5 and 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 5. Alright. I think this will be enough space. Let's give it a shot. see what happens, because this could be cool. I want to show this one off a little bit. So we got our chalk. Let's do 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1 and 1 and ooh, that cut it pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take this tree down. Let's just take the bottom one out. I'll take the rest of the tree down later, at a time when it may not affect our altar power. And then that goes there. Is that too much? No, that's perfect. Okay, yeah, perfect. Good. And it should be like right here, right? Nope. Right here? Ish? Right here. Okay, so let's switch over to gold chalk. So there's our 11 by 11. So this is actually cool that we can do this. And I don't know if we can do it like circle within a circle, or if like having them separate will actually be better. But anyway, so for this one, what do we need again? Obsidian and glowstone dust. Do I have that on me? Maybe in my backpack. I have some obsidian, but it's not the right kind, and glowstone dust. So I'll just need to chalk this back. I mean, not chalk. Use the chisel to make this. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Regular obsidian. So now when we throw the obsidian into the circle, we should go do this, and then one of these. Go bank, and boink, and activate. And impenetrability. There it is, see? So basically it's a prison now. Cannot get out. Just like this. Stuck inside. I wonder if I can go under. I was wondering this earlier. Let's try to shovel, dig our way underneath. Ooh, no, it's right there. Okay. So it's just like the, it works pretty much just like the world border in 1.8. Almost. At least down there it does, where it's in the block. So that's pretty cool. And I can't even place blocks. That's weird that I can take it out, but I can't put it back. Huh. Okay, because it's like, you can see I dipped down a little bit. Anyway, that's draining our power. So this is really good for if you want to imprison somebody who doesn't know what's happening, or if you want to keep people out. So if we do this, turn it off. There it is. Let's see how our power drained. It actually really didn't. I mean, it did a little bit, but it seemed like it was just recovering on its own very slowly. Let's do that again, actually. Let's see if we can get outside before it actually turns on. Put that there, there, and then boop. Yeah, we can. Oh wait, it's probably not good. I just realized I have no way to turn it off. So yeah, I can't get in, you see? And like I can walk on top, just like it's a whatever. So perfect protection. Assuming that, you know, the enemy mages or mage hunters can't do this. That will kill it. So you're gonna want to keep your circle, that kind of circle, protecting the altar. So that's really cool. And if we go back into this real quick, you can actually see there's like 84 pages of spells. I think these are all spells. Yeah, so this tells you how to do it, and then it's 83 pages of spells. If we go back up here, you can see, I mean, these ones are all just spells for sure. Yep. There's one. Which one is it? It doesn't seem like it's anything good. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, this is basically my point. It's 11 by 11. It requires all this stuff. It requires an altar power of 10,000, and called Curse of Waking Nightmare. Perform in a storm. How terrible must that be to require that much power and all this stuff? A diamond, tormented twine, mellifluous hunger. Exile the horned one taglock kit. And you're obviously doing it to someone because you're requiring a taglock kit. But yeah, there's all sorts of things like that. Really cool stuff here. So yeah, we have our circle set up. We have one circle set up out here. We have another circle set up out here. We'll probably work on setting up a portable circle system so we can maybe activate a little defense screen to keep monsters out in the field. You know, something like that in the future. It's not super hard. You just need to, you know, have your circle ready to go, and then throw a little bit into it. So yeah, I think that's all we're gonna have time for today. You can see we're already regenerating the health, the mana from when I destroyed this block. And yeah, so there's the circle magic and distilling, and we're going to we'll do more with that later on. We still have all our stuff in here. I'm going to keep it there because my inventory is a little bit crowded right now. Yeah, so that's all we have time for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any suggestions for the future episodes, and if you liked what you see and you weren't already subscribed, please do feel free to hit that button because it does help me know that you guys are enjoying. So until next time, guys, have a great, awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow. And so will Salem.